If manifestation has never felt easy for you, it's not your fault, and here's why. Most of us were taught that to get ahead in life, we have to grind harder, think longer, and chase after our desires as if effort alone bends reality in our favor. But what happens? The harder you push, the further it all seems to slip away. The more you chase, the more out of reach it feels. That very struggle is what keeps struggle real and alive. And that constant pressure is what convinces you that manifestation only works for other people. But the truth is, manifestation was never designed to feel like a struggle. It's meant to feel natural, effortless, and even inevitable. Manifestation doesn't happen through force. It happens through stepping into the state of being that aligns with what you're creating and attracting into your life. And once you understand how to shift your mindset around this, everything about the process becomes lighter, faster, and infinitely easier. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to make that shift, and then guide you through a powerful activation that will seal it all in place so you finally end the struggle for good. Manifesting what you want is never meant to feel like a full-time job. And it only feels that way when we believe we have to make it happen ourselves, and when we allow our frustration to get the better of us if things aren't happening the way we've envisioned them. But you actually already know how effortless manifestation is supposed to feel, and I can prove it to you. Every time you order something as simple as a pizza or a package online, you go through a process of effortless manifestation. Think about how this works. When you place the order, you most likely don't spend hours calling customer service saying, "Did you get my order? Are you sure you got my order? Can you check again? Do you need me to submit the order once more? Is the delivery really coming?" And I'm hoping you don't camp out by the window all day just so you can stare down the street as if your whole life depends on spotting the delivery truck. But if you do happen to peek out, it's usually with that lighthearted, excited anticipation of, "My package is expected soon, I can't wait." Or, "My pizza's almost here. I'm just imagining myself biting into it now and how great it's going to taste." Not, "Things never work out for me when I place an order. Whenever I order pizza, it never shows up. I keep ordering pizza, but I'm always skipped." Because you know how the system works. You trust it. Because you've placed orders in the past, you relax into the certainty that it's on the way. And that's one of the greatest secrets to this. Manifestation becomes effortless when you treat it in the same way. The moment you identify with the state of already having what you asked for, of knowing that it's inevitable because you placed your order, the universe takes care of the rest for you. From there, you just sit back and allow the process to take place. And when you shift into that space of trust with the orders that you give mentally to the universe, manifestation stops being a struggle and starts feeling as natural as waiting for your delivery to arrive. So it's your belief that locks everything into place. Belief is your order confirmation. It's your tracking number. Once you hold that belief in place, unwaveringly, you know delivery is inevitable. That's when manifestation stops being a struggle and starts to feel as natural as waiting for the doorbell to ring. Sometimes the delivery doesn't come exactly the way you pictured it. I've used this analogy before, but it works perfectly here. If you're in a restaurant and you order a hamburger, and you don't have a preference for, say, mustard and pickles, but you don't tell your server this, you might get a version of lunch that isn't exactly what you want. Why? Because you weren't specific. You ordered a hamburger without stating your preferences. And then you may have to spend time trying to fix what you got to fit what you really want. And manifestation works the same way. The universe needs to understand specifically what you're creating. If your mental instructions are a little vague, it's going to fill in the blanks for you. And sometimes that means fewer toppings on your pizza than you really wanted. But when you get clear and you decide exactly what belongs in your order, you give the system the instructions it needs to make the proper delivery. And that's when what shows up is exactly what you intended. So, as you think about what you're manifesting, be clear with yourself. What belongs in your order? Forget about anything else as you let your imagination have fun. Paint the picture in your mind with the details that matter, and let go of anything else. That clarity is the recipe card that you hand to the universe, and it always follows the instructions that you give it. And now we're going to take this from the mind into the field itself. Through a powerful visualization that specifies your order, confirms that it's locked in for delivery, and ends the struggle for you once and for all. You may use this process daily until you feel as though your manifestation is so certain, so inevitable, that you no longer need to ask for it. At that point, you'll simply be living in the energy of what you've chosen, and that's when it arrives with ease. So let's begin. To begin, find a comfortable place where you can relax and dedicate these next few moments to yourself and your creative power. And you can close your eyes now and take a slow, deep breath in to begin the process of relaxation in the mind and body. And then just let it all out. Again, breathe in deeply, and then release, just imagining every bit of tension melting away now. And you can just remind yourself now that with each inhale and exhale you take, your body is becoming a little heavier, a little softer, a little more relaxed. Notice how your shoulders drop a little more with each breath. How the muscles in your face gently loosen. How your arms and legs grow a little heavier, as if they're sinking into the surface beneath you. And with every breath, you may even begin to sense how you're drifting deeper into comfort, deeper into stillness, and opening yourself fully to this moment of creation. And now, if you can, imagine that you're traveling inward into the center of your mind, deeper than thought, deeper than daily life, into the quiet inner world where you can tap into your power, where every creation begins. And each step inward takes you further away from noise and distraction, and closer to stillness. And perhaps you can now see yourself walking through a long corridor of light in this creative space. A bright, beautiful hallway that seems to be filled with promise and possibility. The walls themselves might even seem to shimmer with energy, as though they're alive with every dream that you've ever imagined. And at the end of this hallway is a doorway, possibly unlike any you've ever seen before. Its surface may even carry patterns or symbols or images that somehow feel strangely familiar to you, as though this doorway has always belonged to you, just waiting for you to finally step through. And as you approach it, you might even notice the sense of anticipation in your body, because on the other side lies the place where your intentions are received, where your desires begin to take form. And as you walk up to this door, when you're ready, you may reach for the handle, open the doorway, and step through into this space where all orders are placed and delivered with absolute precision. And now you may want to take a moment to notice where you've arrived. A vast, timeless space. And here in the center is a luminous counter, a universal platform where you can place your order. And this is the space where thought becomes form, where the invisible takes shape, where every manifestation is prepared for delivery. And you might even hear the gentle bustle of busy workers in the background, quietly preparing packages for their delivery. Take a moment to breathe here, feeling the calm certainty of this place. You've arrived at the ordering desk of the universe itself. And on this ordering counter is a blank ordering slip. And this is where you will decide exactly what you want. And you can take a moment to allow yourself to see clearly in your mind what you're here to order. The experience, the object, the outcome you've chosen. Just take a moment to picture that in vivid detail now. If it's love, see the warmth of connection. If it's health, imagine the vitality in your body. If it's abundance, visualize the ease of receiving. Whatever you've chosen, gather those details in your mind now so that it's just the way you want it to be. You can imagine it like a menu where you can pick and choose all the details that you want and add them to this order. And the universe does not judge or limit. It only receives the instructions you give. So be clear now what belongs in this order. And you may take a breath now and silently state inward, "This is my order." And now you may hear a presence on the other side of the counter. Calm, kind, certain, leaning forward to take your order.
What can I do for you?
And now repeat your choice inwardly again, with just a little more clarity this time. See it, feel it, own it. Get excited about it. And now you may hear faint sounds of the order being logged for you. Perhaps the gentle scratch of a pen, as if the universe itself is recording every detail that you've just chosen. And as this completes, you even hear the sound of confirmation that your order has been received.
Order up. No, Roger, copy that.
And now you can just allow yourself to feel the relief in your body that it's done. The order has been received. It's confirmed. It's locked in. And you can just rest in that belief now. And your belief is your tracking number. And in this moment, you hold that confirmation in your hands. And you may even want to see that belief as a confirmation ticket and feel it on your fingertips, an acknowledgement that your order is complete. And now you can watch as your order is passed along to the busy workers in this space. And listen as it's being worked on for you in this moment. Each sound reminding you that your order is being carefully assembled, made perfect just for you. And as everything is set in motion, you find yourself now transported back to the safe space of your own home, your familiar, comfortable space, with the certainty that your order is being made ready and on its way. Just feel that certainty now. Notice the stillness as it travels, the quiet anticipation of knowing it's already on its way, and just rest there for a moment. And as you rest in this space with this unwavering knowing, just content with this certainty that flows through you now, the moment arrives, almost as if it's happened even more quickly than you ever anticipated.
Package delivered.
And you can walk to the door, open it, and there it is, your package, delivered directly to you. Feel the excitement of knowing that it's arrived so early for you. And you may bend down and pick it up and bring it inside, feeling its weight, its presence, its reality. And as you open it, as you lift the lid, you discover exactly what you asked for. Perfect, unmistakable, undeniably yours. And what you see may at first appear as a smaller contained version, but as you focus on it, it begins to grow, to uncompress, until it fills the space around you as the full living reality you asked for. The details are perfect. The feeling is right. It's just what you ordered. Step into it fully now. If it's an object, see yourself holding it, using it, enjoying it. If it's an experience, feel yourself living in it right now. And adopt this state of being in this moment, and notice how naturally you wear it. Just feel how natural this is for you now, as if it was always yours, as if the delivery was inevitable, like you knew the whole time that the universe would deliver what you asked for. And now you may want to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, allow the state to settle deep into your subconscious mind. And from this moment on, you can carry the knowing that your manifestation is already confirmed, already ordered, already sealed. And you can breathe into that certainty now. Inhale, sealing the order. Exhale, releasing all doubt. Again, inhale, sealing it in. And exhale, just relief knowing that it's all done. And when you are ready, you may open your eyes, carrying with you the calm certainty that your delivery is locked in. And if you'd like to solidify this within your subconscious mind even further, you may type "delivery confirmed" in the comments. And every time you return to this process, you seal it even further within the recesses of your mind, into your belief systems, and into the fabric of the universe. And the order becomes more precise. The certainty grows deeper, the signal grows stronger, and a sense of ease expands through you until there is only inevitability.